My name is Anaya, and I'm the Racial Justice Fellow here at the ACLU of Louisiana. So right now, we're seeing a lot of people be arrested for exercising their rights to protest and assemble and gather. And you might be seeing a lot of posts asking you to donate to bail funds. So this video is meant to give you an overview of how Louisiana's pretrial system, which also includes bail, works. So we're going to talk about the pretrial system, and then we'll talk about how bail factors into that. Now, for me, it helps to think about the criminal legal system as a process. And so if you think about it in that way, then pretrial and bail happens at the beginning. And it's important to note that when someone is in the pretrial stage, as I like to call it, they're still considered innocent in the eyes of the law. A couple months ago, I authored a report for our office that talks about Louisiana's pretrial system. We gathered and analyzed thousands of jail records to compose a snapshot of who Louisiana incarcerates pretrial and for how long and at what cost. So we found out a couple of interesting things. First, we found out that Louisiana's pretrial incarceration rate is 3 times the national average, and it's actually higher than any state on record since 1970. And 57% of the people in jail have been arrested for nonviolent offenses. And we also found out that pretrial incarceration costs Louisiana taxpayers $290 million a year. So I just want us to take a minute and think about that, right? We're spending $290 million a year to put innocent people in jail. So think about what $290 million could do for your community, your school system, your healthcare system. On average, the people represented in our study spent about 5.5 months behind bars. And I just want to reiterate that, again, they were considered innocent during that entire time. But we also did a lot of research about the racial disparities in Louisiana's pretrial system, and we know that the outcomes are even worse for Black people in Louisiana. Black Louisianans are more than twice as likely to be jailed as white Louisianans. And specifically for Black boys and men between the ages of 15 and 24, they're more than 5 times more likely to be jailed pretrial than white boys and men of that same age group. And specifically in Orleans Parish, the rate is about 20 times. Excessive bail is a major cause of this injustice. In our current system, people really have no choice but to pay bail in order to avoid jail while their case is pending. And through our study, we learned that the median bail in Louisiana is about $24,000. But that's a problem because the median annual income in Louisiana is only $27,000. So you have a case where people are staying in jail not because they're guilty, but because they're poor. So just to be clear, everyone at the ACLU of Louisiana wants every single protester to be released from jail. And it's essential to keep donating to bail funds if you can. However, right now, it seems like we're in this process of reimagining our legal system. And in order for us to reimagine and build a just legal system, it's important that we know how the current system works. So if you'd like more information on our work, particularly our work on our pretrial and bail report, please visit laaclu.org. And I have a couple of slides that shows a little bit more information about our findings. Thank you.